this video I'll be sharing with you guys how I got started in modeling when I was about 40 years old. I was actually 39, but we're just gonna say 40. This may be a longer video than normal, so pull out your popcorn, get your drink. I got my Alani's here. It's gonna be a kind of a lengthy video, so pull out your snacks. I'll be doing my makeup while I talk about how I got started. I said to myself, after the kids grow up, I'm just going to go do things that I love, and modeling was one of them. I love to express myself. I have a passion for fashion and clothes and things like that. So I said, you know what, when the kids grow up, I'm gonna go into modeling, and that's exactly what I did. When I started modeling, I was so scared because I'm almost 40 years old. Who is going to hire me? You know, who is going to hire me to model for them because of my age? So I was a little bit afraid. I had a little bit of fear behind me going into modeling and being my age, because like I said, I am almost 40 years old. Who is going to hire me? That was my thought process at the time. So what I did was I went out and found some. I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't even know what Instagram was at the time, right? I did not know what Instagram was when I was about 39 years old. I'm still learning all this social media stuff, but anyway, that's not the point. So I didn't know modeling. I didn't know anything. I didn't know anyone that was modeling. No one in my family is into entertainment like I am, because I like to be on stage. I like to show off. Okay, so no one is in this. So I was like, how am I gonna get into this industry? Who can I talk to? Later on, I found an agency here in Houston, and I signed with them and started off from there. Age for me, it was scary for me because I was that age. So the first thing I found was this video shoot, and I went to this video shoot, and when I looked it up, she was like, come as you are, no age. Yeah, that's another thing. I was looking for, when you're looking for modeling or whenever you're looking for something in entertainment, a lot of times it will let you know if there's an age limit. Most of what I found had no age limit, or they did not even ask what age limit it was, and I didn't tell them. So whenever I found one that was no age limit or anything like that, that's what I did. I went into it, and actually most of the casting calls I went to, I got them, okay? And I was big 39, okay? I was big 39, 40 years old, modeling alongside 18-year-olds. So that was really fun. But yeah, so the first thing I got when I was looking for casting calls was a video shoot. I will insert the video if I can find it in this video. So hopefully I can find it and I'll share it with you guys. But that was my first thing. And I was so scared because I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what they wanted, what they needed. She just told us to show up. And when we did, it was crazy because it was so inviting. She was so inviting. She was so helpful. She was so understanding. She made sure all our questions was answered, all that good old jazz. And then we did the video shoot maybe about 2 weeks later. But that was my first time actually getting a taste, right? A taste of being out there. And I absolutely loved it. So yes, that was my first one. And I really, 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 really enjoyed myself. So yes, so age and being afraid was the biggest thing for me. The biggest thing. Oh, and my hair. My hair was in locks at the time. I took my locks out and I got a tapered cut just so I could go into modeling. And I would do it again. I would cut my hair again. Even though I was afraid, I knew I had to show up with confidence, style, jazz, and all that good old stuff, because I wanted to be the one and the only one, okay? Because I was thinking to myself, listen, I am 40 years old. Okay. These young girls are 18, 19, 20, 21, and here I am. So I had to come with it. And honestly, they were like, they, it's funny how no matter where I am, somebody's always asking me for advice, you know. But they was asking me, they was cheering me on as I walk and, you know, within the casting call. They were cheering me on, and I was like, girl, y'all don't even know. I'm like old enough to be a mama, you know. So that was so much fun because we absolutely enjoyed myself. So, but I went in there with confidence, with grace, with style, with flawless, and I walked that runway like I owned it. Okay. And that's what I did. That's what I did. So you have to go out there with a lot of confidence within yourself. No matter what age you are, you have to go with confidence. Okay. Don't walk with your head down. Because one other thing is that the casting call panel, they're watching you. They're watching your every move. They're watching how you walk, how you talk, how you interact with others. What are you doing even before they even ask you to do the walk? What are they asking? You know, they're watching you. So you have to walk, you know, chest up, head up, back straight the whole time. Okay. The whole time. Do not show any sign of weakness, okay? Because you're not going to be picked. They're watching you beforehand. So that's what I did. But yeah, it was fun. So yes, you have to go into it with a lot of grace and confidence and be flawless in your walks. And for me, you know, modeling it's just really a passion of mine. I knew modeling was an extension of what I already am. What I love to do is fashion, is to show off. And I'm not showing off for everyone. It's just when I put my clothes on, I feel so confident. I feel up and I feel like I'm in style. And yeah, so I knew I needed to extend the love I have for passion, the love I had for modeling, to bring it to the runway. It was basically an extension for me to express myself through fashion. And that's what I did. And it was so much, I keep saying it's so much fun, but it's serious fun for me. I really enjoy being backstage and going through wardrobe changes and things like that. Oh, one of the first shows that I did was it's Houston Community College. That was one of the first, probably the first actual modeling runway show that I did. But that's another thing you could do. You could check the schools, the universities or schools or community colleges in your area and see if there are modeling shows that you'd want to do. And that's what I did. No matter what age you are, you can still do it. You can still get into it. With the beauty standard that we have, not these days, but at the time, to me, it wasn't as open as it is now. And I wanted to prove to myself that no matter what age you are, you can still go out there and glow and show, you know, your beauty, no matter what age. I feel like that is the beauty in, that's the beauty in, that's the beauty in beauty, where no matter what age you are, you can still show off your style, your beauty. Don't worry about the age marks. Don't worry about the blemishes. Just what I knew I had to do was show up as me. Literally show up as me, as I am. I'm not perming my hair. I'm not putting on no makeup. I'm not doing none of that. I'm just going to this casting call, and they will accept me for who I am and how I look. And that's exactly what happened. So you have to go out there with a mind that the person that they're looking for is you. And the way I felt, the person that they were looking for is me. And I, at my big 40, all the way to about 43 years old, before COVID, I was doing shows. Most shows I casted most of the shows that I went to. And it just goes to show that age doesn't matter. Go out there and show up. If you still want to do fashion, if you still want to get on that runway, get on that runway. Somebody will love the way you look. But you first have to own your own beauty. No matter what you look like, the scars, the wrinkles, the whatever it is, someone is going to like you for you. So one of the things I did was started to build my portfolio, start taking pictures with photographers, finding photographers in your city. They will take your pictures so they could post on their social media because they are new to it, and you get to have pictures. Now, those pictures may not be as great as you want them to be, but at least it'll be a start for you to start to build your portfolio, right? You start to build your portfolio. Just start taking pictures. I started off taking pictures I had a Canon T3 at the time, and I used to take all kinds of pictures and put it on my Instagram. You get to show off your looks, you get to show off your poses, all that stuff, and that's a good time to get practice in on your poses because you're not really out there yet. So that's a chance to really get out there and pose in front of not so professionals, right? Because you're not a professional yet. You just get into it. So that is your chance to kind of hone in on your skills as a model, to find photographers. Or you can, another thing, what I did was posing at home, taking pictures and doing different poses at home in the mirror and taking my own pictures at home. You could set your phone to 3 seconds, 10 seconds, so you could snap your own photos if there's nobody else there to help you with those photos. Or what I used to do was take heels, and I used to practice my heels in the house, or take my heels with me whenever I go. Even if I'm just in the mall, I used to walk down the mall with my heels on to make sure that my walk was perfected. Okay. And it was perfected. And every time I walked, they loved it. It was breathtaking. Okay. She was like, wow. It's my jam, y'all. It's my jam. I love modeling. I love being in the spotlight. I love entertainment. I've always wanted to be in entertainment ever since I was high school. I was in theater in high school, and I always thought I had to be, I thought I was going to be in Romeo and Juliet one day, but I always wanted to be in entertainment as a young woman. I was in theater in high school, and it was some fun time. And one of the things I did, and what you have to do, is stay consistent on social media. Whatever video you can do that have to do with showing off your modeling skills, you have to get on there and really show off your style, your personality. What do you like? Just you as an individual on a daily basis, you really have to get up in there and show your personality, because that's another thing they thrive on, is somebody who is like upbeat and ready to go and vibrant and beautiful, as beautiful as they can, as beautiful as they can see. So that's just one thing you have to do. You have to be vibrant on screen. Modeling is not for people who are shy. And I know I'm not exactly the most outgoing person, but when I have to do a show, it's like a switch turn on for me. It's like a switch. And like I go out there and I walk that runway and I get it done. Okay, I don't get it done. But you really have to go out there and just be as bright, as vibrant, as flawless as possible, because they're watching. What if they want you for another show? Now, because you're the way you acted, now you can't even be booked for another show because you didn't you don't have the right attitude. You have to have the right attitude. You have to show up, show your personality on screen as much as you can. Show your fashion style as much as you can. Do your fashion walks online as much as you can. Ask somebody to take videos and pictures of you as much as you can. No matter what they look like to you, post them anyway. Post them anyway. What I did was stayed I stayed consistent. I stayed visible to make sure that if somebody is looking at my Instagram, they could see who I am. And I know, I mean, you know how many times I got booked because somebody came to my page and was in like my attitude, they like my walk, they like my style, and booked me for a show. First of all, the algorithm loves consistency, and the people who are watching you love that you are not ghosts. You know, you're not ghosting. You know, we see you, we see your visibility, we know who you are. You on screen all the time. You're involved in your modeling career. Okay, so stay visible and be consistent. Show yourself off. You just being who you are. Just show yourself off. Trust me, somebody will see you. It happens every time. Somebody will see you. How we looking? How we looking? There are so many women who are 40 and up, 30 and up, 25 and up, because it used to be back then where 25 was the kind of like the limit. 25 was kind of like the limit for modeling, and now it doesn't even matter what age you are now. You can still be on that runway. If you watch all these designers, they have different age groups in the runway shows. The way I feel is that no matter what age you are, if that person like the clothes that you made, it's not going to be because of their age. It's because it's going to be just because they love your fashion. Love seeing how gray-headed woman walking down the runway. I feel that is so beautiful to me. But no matter what age you are, no matter what age you are, you can go into, it doesn't have to be modeling. It could be in any area of your life. You think that age is a number. There's people that are 50, 60 in college right now. They are doing their thing. They're opening up their new businesses. They're starting to work out when they never worked out in their life. And now they're doing the big one, okay? Because what time do we have left? You don't know if tomorrow you're going to be here. So why not go into whatever it is that you want to do, that you love doing? Now, it's very inspiring to watch other women who are, 40 and up, 30 and up, 50, 60 and up, still doing what they love to do. And that's what I intend to do for the rest of my life. I'm having the best time. I'm having the best time of my life at 46 years old. I'm having the best time of my life. Thank you, God. Because, and I plan on continuing to be my best. Oh, wait a minute. Where's my stuff? Where is it? I'm going to put some the Fenty highlighter on here. I'm looking for the brush, but where is it? Oh, it's hiding from me. But yeah, I'm going to use a Fenty. I love this, y'all. Like I told y'all, God will not miss me. And then these opportunities that I have for modeling at my age is coming, Get ready for it. I came to win. I.e. Nikki. I haven't modeled since before COVID. Well, after COVID, I stopped. Or I should say before, well, I guess after COVID. I didn't go back to it. And, I think I put too much, but hey, at least God won't miss me. And lip tint. What do I do for lip tint? Let's see. If you want to go into modeling, go ahead and do it. I don't know if I have any other things to talk about here. Let me tell y'all, passion has no age limit. Let me take this out. Passion have no age limit. So whatever that it is that you want to do, I cannot say it enough. Please go out there and do it. Because you know how many times I hear stories from older people, and I'm 40 now, I'm 46, and older people telling me their stories about how they wanted to do something in their life, and now they can't because they're bedridden. They're bedridden. They can't do anything anymore. Do you know how dark that is? Don't let it be you. Don't let it be you. You go out there and do what it is that you love to do. Because time wait on no one. Time wait on no one. And before you know it, you're going to be 85 years old and you're going to look back at that moment and say to yourself, why didn't I do X, Y, and Z? The time is now. Do it now. Show off whatever it is that tickles your fancy. Show it now. The world is waiting on you. Enjoy yourself and show the world what you're doing. We love to see it. I love to see other people chasing their dream. It's a beautiful journey, and it's only unique to you. But other people love to see it. Do it. In conclusion, modeling for me was not about chasing youth. It was just redefining for myself what beauty was, no matter what my age is. Every photo captured was a moment for me to capture my confidence, my style, and show up on the runway. My journey started with just a leap of faith. I was scared. I was so scared. Y'all, when I tell you I was so scared when I did my first runway show. I was so, y'all, if y'all could understand how much I was shaking, like if you held me, you would feel that I was shaking. That's how scared I was when I went into modeling. But I went out there and I showed out. Like I said, when I get on the stage, it's like something click, something switch out for me, and I'm spotlight ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's get it. That's what I did. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments section and I will do my best to answer your question. I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe.